Hi, welcome to another tech talk from MudX. So what I want to just go through and talk about and demonstrate is using a mud balance. So we talked last time on using a marsh funnel, which tells you your viscosity of your fluid. Using a mud balance tells you the density of the fluid or how much it weighs. So to do that we use a mud balance. This is basically just a cup with a lid that sits on there. You have a sliding weight. Up this end here is your counterbalance as well. This has lead shot in it, so if you do need to calibrate it, you test this with water. You can unscrew that, add a little bit of lead weight or remove lead weight as needed. If you are going to calibrate it, test it with some distilled water, and it should sit on one. So when we pour our fluid in, we use our sample and we fill it up. Now when we're doing this, when you're filling it up, you must get a small amount of fluid come out through the top of the cap. Fluid, give your cup a good wipe down. You don't want any excess fluid sitting on the cup because it's going to give you an adverse reading. Clean it down and then put it in the fulcrum and move your slide along until it sits there and it balances. And you have a small glass level here. And that tells me that mud's has got a specific gravity of 1.01. This is read on one side, specific gravity, pounds per gallon. They're the most common types of measurements. There's a couple of measurements down the side. I personally always use specific gravity. I find it far easier to work in. A lot of the oil fields in pound per gallons, but for me, specific gravity is far easier, just being part of the metric system. When you're using a mud balance, it's a basic bit of equipment that should be on most drill rigs, particularly if you're doing water well or if you're doing any sort of oil and gas work. That'll be a staple part of any testing equipment. And it's really the eyes and ears of your borehole. You can see what's happening down hole with your mud weight before you'll start to see it with your gauges. So whether you're checking it, you know, the clean mud going in and the dirty mud coming out can certainly tell you a lot. So it really is a basic bit of equipment and a basic test that should be done a lot more regularly than what's done on some rigs anyway. So just remember when you're using it, keep it clean, keep this equipment tidy, and test as much as you can. So if you ever want to look at some more of the other testing videos that we have on our YouTube channel, please do, and thank you for watching.